morning, you guys. So today we are going to be doing finally the final July budget. Now, I'm so sorry that this is late, but Everly got hand, foot, and mouth, and then it was just kind of a cascade of sicknesses after that. So I currently have a cold, summer cold, and Everly is currently doing great. So I'm finally able to get back to it. So let's go ahead and get into the budget, see where we ended up for July. I can already tell you it's pretty good, and I'm excited for the rest of August.
Okay, so first looking at income, we made a total of $9,766.87. This mainly comes from our normal paychecks, but we did get a deposit refund. This was very odd. So we moved out over a year ago. To be clear, we moved out in March 2024, and we are just now getting our deposit refund. I honestly completely forgot that we had a deposit on the land since we owned the house, so a little odd. And then week 5, my paycheck was not there, just my husband's. So we did have an upside cash out that did raise our income there. Very exciting. Nothing in reimbursements. For giving, we had our standard giving. Now, you will notice that we don't have the standard amount of giving we do for church and things like that. And that is due to us going through many sicknesses. My daughter had hand, foot, and mouth. I got sick. My husband was out of town. It got very, very emotionally and physically draining there for a few weeks. But we are kind of hopefully getting back into the swing of things now that that's done. And I don't believe, oh yes, we did a donation for some daycare items that they needed. So that went to gifts. Electricity was $98.29. It is more expensive in August, I can just tell you now. And everything else kind of came out as normal. Transportation, so we spent $139.25 in gas and nothing in maintenance. For groceries, we spent $426.35. Now, please remember, this also does include my groceries, but it includes my daughter's diapers, anything that we got. And I am going to be honest, this was higher. I believe this entire I'm incorrect. The $77 visit is when my daughter had hand, foot, and mouth, and I honestly was just buying, number one, things that she could swallow, and so that was a lot of prepackaged yogurts and jellos and things like that, which we don't normally buy, as well as I was working from home. She was very clingy, and everything that was going on, we weren't getting a lot of sleep, so it was all pre-made meals, you guys. Every single meal was something that I could stick in the oven, something that was pre-made, sandwiches, things like that were just in the fridge that I could grab already. There was nothing that I couldn't just quickly heat up and do with. That was the only thing. So we spent a lot in groceries. Restaurants, we also went out to eat a lot. We did keep it under $200, so I am pretty happy about that. Then for lifestyle, we had clothing. I did order some clothing items. Then we had hair and beauty. I did get my hair done. And then my husband got some stuff as well. Household maintenance, you guys, we had Home Depot endlessly. We had several items that happened. It was just insane. Then we had our heating and air serviced, as well as looking at our hot water tank. We've been having an issue with that. Fun fact, we have one of the newer hot water tanks that's both electric and a heat pump, and we're having an issue with the heat pump side of that. Luckily, it is under warranty, so we're just paying for labor. Investments came out as normal. Subscriptions came out as normal. This did include our Walmart Plus that comes out in July as planned, and daycare was $7.96 here. You guys, this is the last full month that it is $1.99. My daughter moved into the 1-year-olds, and since she is no longer considered an infant, the amount went down to $179. So yes, her birthday was in June, but it changes once she changes rooms, and they were waiting for another toddler to move out of the 1-year-old room before she could move up. Insurance, we had some costs there. Medical, we had some costs there. It was all hand, foot, and mouth related. I had to order some contacts. You guys, this is Natera. This bill is the death of me. Let me explain why. This is the blood test that I had when I was 12 weeks pregnant with my daughter to find out that she was a she, and for other things they were looking at. I just now got the bill. Just now. And to be clear, it went through my insurance in 4 days. So it was not my insurance. Absolutely insane. Nothing in here, just normal. We had our standard house payment, and that leaves savings. You guys, savings was $3,829.67. Now, to be clear, we did do our payment to the person that is putting in our thing. I'm not really sure why it says 1/4. I don't know. But it is a down payment. Oh, it is 1/4, I guess. I'm not sure. I believe that was our agreement. My husband did the deal. I just wrote the check. But that means we have a total of $18,887.76. Very excited. Now, obviously, this is the total for the garage slab, the back patio that we're putting in with steps. That's all the concrete and labor and everything like that. And we already paid the $6,000, so they are going to be putting that in. It was originally the end of August. It is now the first week in September, just because of the way everything worked out. And that is where we're looking for our budget. If we're looking at percentage, the largest percentage went to savings at 39%, with 17% going towards our debt and 19% being lifestyle. I'm honestly kind of surprised that food wasn't higher, but lifestyle does hold the daycare and things like that, so it does kind of make sense, I guess, when I really think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Okay, there you go. So as you can see, it's a pretty great July. We definitely have a lot of savings, a lot of things going on in July, a lot of spending, but we have finally reached that point where we can put in the concrete. Hopefully it's going in August, but you know, it does depend on weather, and because it has rained so much this year, they may have to push back some of their other projects, so hopefully it goes in this month. We are waiting to hear the final schedule date. They're putting together the schedule for mid to end of August now, and so we're gonna find out soon when that's going to be put in. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this month ahead, and July just put us in a really great place for that. And then also you guys will see August puts us kind of in an almost better place. So just the momentum that's happening is really good, and I want to continue that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.